doctor's appointment this afternoon. We're going to go across the lake. Beautiful morning, really is. And I'm going to fish the other side because that's where they were catching them. But we're going to troll this. So hopefully, this is a really good one for brown trout. This big guy here. It's got a tail spinner on it. Looks like a bleeding shad, but I gave it a crappie paint job. And so we're going to go across the lake. And we're going to quit about 11:30 my time, Pacific time. And then I have to finish my drive over to Medford at a hematology doctor appointment. Because, like Neil Sedaka, I got bad blood. By the way, fun little trivia point. If you ever listen to Neil Sedaka's song Bad Blood, before he was famous, Elton John was the backup singer on Bad Blood. So in Elton John's earlier days, a studio backup singer. Elton John. Can you believe that? On Bad Blood. So it's a good song. It's a good song. This grinder is very bright. We need to brighten it. Let's see. Brighten that up. Big back. Ah. Very fish. Very bright. Ah. I'm going to just throw that. Well, I figured this out. Here, you just do that. I can't read it. Not very. Right. You don't want to fall out of your boat. Search, roots, waypoints, manage data. None of that. Rearrange, remove, add, um, settings. Settings. System, alarms, navigation, my vessel, units, system, display, daylight, color mode. There it goes. Ah! All right. Now I can see my fish fighting. Very important. Be able to see the fish there. Sure, that the breaking. Part of the waves. Well, Yeah. A little one tangle here. All right. All right. All right. All right. The advantage of a bigger boat is that you have more room. Little boat, room. Plus, I'm fat. If I was about 100 pounds lighter, this would be a lot easier. I don't like being fat. I see fish down here. I'm gonna head across. Beautiful day. It's a gorgeous day today. It's about 40 degrees outside. It feels like 60. There's a trout that jumped right there. A lot of fish down below us. I'm seeing a bunch. They are not very deep. It's 5 feet, probably crappie. Oh, it's beautiful today. This is where you spend a morning. Just get out on a mirrored lake like this with one of the most beautiful mountains, Mount McLaughlin right there, Mount Brown right in front of me. It's a good day. It's always a good day on the water. So hopefully I don't lose, you guys, but I got my towel, my plastics. We are going, this is a medium rod just to troll across. But when we get to the other side, we're going to be working with my light gear, my ultralight, my BFS, and my ultralight spinning. So we're going to be using that while we work the. And I would love to catch a brown trout. Really, that is the goal today. But I need to find the rainbow trouts. So as the rainbow trouts, congregate, then the brown trouts will come up and eat them. Now, the good thing is this week we're stocking 1,300 more, and half of those are going to be feeder, legal size. So they're 6 or 8 inches, and the browns love those. So, really, this weekend will be or Monday, next Monday, when we're out again, we're going to do really well. We're going to do really well. Now, I'm going to leave my boat here at the marina while I finish the trip into Medford. Medford's about 45 miles from here. That's where my doctor's appointment is. So I'll work on with my fish phone. Cables are hooked up. We're good there. Good there. Turn it off and on. All else fails, reboot. It's definitely reading wrong. I'm in 50 feet of water. It says 10. See what it says. Reboot. Oh, Auto, good. Frequency. Sure, sure, good. Sure, good. Um, go automatic zoom. Always like that. Yeah. Auto, good. 54 feet, good. Overlay my numbers. I always like that. Yeah. All right. We are set up 55 feet deep right here, which is about as deep as our lake gets. I mean, somebody says there's a 90-foot hole, but I haven't found it. I never found it. So yeah, everything looks like it's working pretty good now. We got both trips. One side is 200 megahertz, the other one is a lot of particulates in the water. I can go ahead and change my gain on that sonar setup. Here it's noise reject. Here it's low. Surface noise show. What? Medium. There. Should clean up the screen a little bit. Get some of that noise. We'll see what it looks like when we're actually in the fishing zone. So we're going to use the pumpkin plate first, and then we'll go ahead and use my magic coffin bill. We'll see how each one of those do. Should do really, really well. We are going to go over here. Structure down there, 52 feet. See the fish. Yeah, there are fishermen over here. I told them where to go because that's the right thing to do. Everybody should catch fish. We got lots of fish. You're never gonna. People are not gonna fish us out. Water temperature is 49, almost 50 degrees. It's come up quite a bit, so that's always a good sign. I figured another week we'll have our inversion, which is where the cold water goes to the bottom and our warm water comes to the top as the thermocline disappears. The thermocline is the barrier between warm and cold, sort of like the dead fish zone. Other fish, well, some fish like it. Typically, you just sort of get out of the thermocline, but as it inverts, the thermocline disappears, and it is a free for all, really. It is a free for all. my net, got my live well. We're gonna bring home some fish today. Big old trout. We don't keep our German browns. We put our German browns back. Now we're starting to come up onto the ridge, our drop off. So it's gradually traveling up like 50 feet now. So it's just a nice gradual slope, and then it'll jump up. There's a real stark drop off right up here. It's shallow up, 48 feet, we have 46 feet. I think even at 49 degrees, 50 degrees, I really think that the trout are going to be in the shallower, probably suspended about 20 feet, maybe. I don't see them yet. We're in the 30s now. I'm up to 38 feet deep. So there is a really good spot right over here. I do real well. 30 feet now, it's really jumping. Now we're on that drop off. So we are at 25 feet now. We're at 20 feet left. So now we're going to switch our baits out. It's got something on it. Not a fish. That's some weeds. All right, let's put you away. Yeah, let's. Oh, we're gonna get the spinner out, and we'll put a little bit of bait on it. Just stink it up a bit. This is my Bronco blade. Bronco blade's a fantastic mule fishing rig. He just created it, and really, it's just fantastic. Um, it's a blade that is you add to your ultralight rigs, like a crappie rig or something. And he soldered the loop where you tie to, and I mean you don't usually see that at all. Usually it's just a like a split ring. We're gonna toss this baby out. We're gonna let it sink for about 10 feet. And we're going to just see what we can find sort of suspended. I don't see nothing though. Maybe we should get a little closer. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna, I want to see some fish down here, so let's just see if we can find them a little shallow. Water's still cold enough for them to be in the shallows. Let that sink. I'm using my Shimano BFS with my Cajun trigger rod. There's a fish. There's a couple right there. See if we can get their attention. They are suspended at 10 feet, which is kind of what I thought they would be. I thought they'd be in the 20-foot column of water, but they're not. They're a little shallower, which is always good to. Oh, there's a bite. That was a bite. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Oh, he came off. Oh, my knot came off. Oh, oh well. We'll tie up another one. Tie up another one. Nope, that's where they are. We're in 14 feet columns, 10 feet down. So, always listen to me. You know, I may not look like the brightest guy in the world, but I know what I'm doing. I really do. I know what I'm doing. We'll get another one. That was my fault. The knot was not tied very well. When you lose it on a knot, that's your fault. Whole thing just came off. You got to put the jig on the right way too. And it's a 50-50 shot, and I always pick wrong. You know, just like that. There you go. So, um, we'll get him back. Maybe I'll get my jigs back. Stuck in his mouth. He'll probably shake it, spit it out. It's only a single hook, so it's not too bad. Always, if you guys ever go to mule fishing, mule fishing, um, get the Bronco blades with their jigs. This is their little fluke. This orange one works really, really well. He's got it an extended. Right, see how that thing stretches? Thing's awesome. So, all right. So I probably should have returned this one anyway. So we're going to tie this on. Now, again, this little loop right here, he actually solders that. It's a solid loop. And that, my friends, is just fantastic. We're going to double knot this. We were working 4-pound test here. So a big fish like that will break it off if I try to muscle him in. And I don't try to muscle him in. You got to play him, but you got to keep him on the hook. Now he does have a really good barb on these hooks, so that fish will spit it out in time. But we're just going to have to. I put it through the loop twice. This way I got double the string on it. And we're going. I always do a paranoid knot, a couple end over end knots. Now, I've been using that on that for quite a while. So that was my fault. Totally my fault. Losing that fish. Totally my fault. So we'll put a little power bait on it. Stink it up just like we just did. And toss it out there again. So we have not drifted far, so we're My hope is we're still in about 12 feet of column. Let's see if he's still there, huh? Or his buddies. One fish kind of shallow. It's only about 5 feet deep. 4 and 5 feet deep, these fish. So let's give it a shot. See if we can get another one. This time, land him. He was big. He was big. Uh, he was good size. I always like him when they're good size like that. Good fight. There's one at 5 feet. Good size. Let's see. He just swam in right underneath me. Let's we can get his attention, huh? See if we can get his attention. We got away. Sounds like I'm a border patrol, huh? Sure is a pretty bait. It really is a beautiful bait. Oh, we lost the bait. That's all right. We got the it flew off. That's the thing about power bait. On a treble hook, they work real good, but on a single hook, they just don't stay on very good. Let's put some more power bait on it. This time we'll tighten up the ball a little bit. Not so big. They're right here, though. I see him. Put that on there like that. Let that sink. Let it sink to about 5 or 6 feet. They're here, though. I see them. They are running fairly shallow. So let's just see if we can get their attention again. Disappear. Might be behind me. You never know. Oh, there it is. You gotta play it. Don't tighten your drag too much on a 4 pound test. Either my nut came undone or my line broke. That was me getting excited about a big fish. Try not to get too excited. Try to muscle them in. Medium rod's got braid, so you can muscle that. You can't muscle this one. We got about 13 feet of visibility here. Cast over here now. I'm going to work this 360 plane here. There's one that jumped just to my right. One jumped just to my right. So we'll cast there next. Oh, looks like the school of crappie down there. Perfect pick. Dropped it right there. And this thing spins on the way down. It's really a beautiful spinner. There's a bite. Come on. Come on. You can come back to it. Oh, silly fish. Lost the bait. Yeah, lost the bait. It's good. Let's put some more bait on it. And I always try to remember where they are. Ball it up real dense. And bam, right there. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. What I think, when the bait gets close to you, play with it a little bit. See what happens when you can bounce it off the bottom. It still has its action, especially a jig. Um, and just look at it so you know what's going on when you can't see it. Real important. See, if you jig this, it looks really good. You just jig it. I mean, oh, here's a very responsive blade. And that's good. Now I want a nice responsive blade. I did not put all my tackle in this boat today, but I put the tackle I think will work best. About 5 feet deep, right over here. See, I'm in a good school. Let's see what I can do. I'll break out my magic coffin bill. They like the magic coffin bill too. Love the magic coffin. You reel it in real slow. I mean, I'm probably 2001, 2002, about 2.5 seconds a turn on my reel. But it's just enough to get that blade spinning. I mean, learn the bait, work the bait's, you know, action. Don't over action a bait. Just let it do its job. Let it do its job. You can see the bottom, a lot of cover down here. So we're going to sort of work about 2 or 3 feet deep. See, some are down in this thickets down here. And the water's 49 degrees. It's really good trout water. That's probably just the branch. Sometimes you reel it in, you hit something. It's like it feels like a bite, but it's not. I'm gonna have to go out a little deeper because right now, I mean, I can see the bottom. I mean, it's 12 feet deep and see it. But we're going to go out a little bit. We're going to find that 15-foot column again. I really think they're in the 15 feet, about halfway down. Try a lot different than a bass. Bass love that stuff. So in a month, we'll be fishing over there for bass. But trout, they're different. They're just different. Very different fish. So still sea bottom. This is such a beautiful lake. I mean, there's a lot of debris up here because of the melt and the flows into the lake. Still a lot of debris out here, but 13 feet, you still see bottom. 14 feet, barely see bottom. So we got about 14-foot visibility. That's our visibility right now. There they are. Here they are. So we just got to come out here a little further. We're at 15 feet, so I can't barely see the bottom. So about 14-foot visibility on water. There's a few down here, so they're suspended midway. Coffin bill would work real well, I think, too. says 18. I think you can still see bottom. Water's real clear. Nice thing about a natural lake. Spring fed. There's so much melt off right now. School of crappie. Looks like it. Try the coffin bill after I lose this power bait. All right, we'll go with the coffin bill and see what that does. Coffin bill catches everything. Best bait I ever painted. Let's go. Sink. I lost my. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna go to the coffin bill. Coffin bill is the best bait I've ever painted. And on my ultralight spinning rod. And the reason it's called coffin bill is because the bill looks like a coffin. You see that? Really good bait. My best bait design. There's not another bait like it. Now this thing, you reel it in. It's caught up on itself. It's caught up on itself. Um, you reel it in super, super slow. I mean, almost to where it hurts you. You're thinking, you know, so slow, like 1 foot a second. It's just driving me nuts, actually. Yeah, there it goes. All right. Now this thing hurts you. That's how slow you reel this baby in. Nice thing is about treble hooks, you're not going to lose the fish unless you break your line. like I did on that first fish. See how slow I'm doing it? I mean, and it has good action at this speed. This bait is a very slow moving, good action bait. It goes down to about 6 feet, 7 feet too. I mean, it's a medium diving bait for an ultralight bait. And you can see. One thing about this bait too, you can't use a swivel. I don't know why I put a swivel on this. You got to tie it directly. Swivel just overweighs the bait. You gotta tie it directly to the bait. Why I did that is beyond me. I know better, Mike. Even a little swivel makes this bait react or run wrong. You got to just tie directly on this bait. You know, that's something else too. I mean, when you're fishing ultralight baits, they don't like extra weight on it, even if it's like a 64th of an ounce, because it disrupts its swim pattern. Let's see what it looks like. Just toss it out there. I'm bringing it in. I'm looking at my bait just to see how it looks. Get my rhythm down. See? So we give it a few good jerks to get it down to depth. Oh, it's not going with depth. Staying on top. The hook's hooked up on. It's got two trebles. Sometimes they hook each other. And you give it a few wrist flips and get those things to dislodge. Any debris on it messes up its walk. I'll move the boat. that up. Wet my finger. Control this one. Can't control the other one. Requires pulling motor. This can't go that slow. Drop this back and bring it out. And the nice thing about an ultralight rod, you can feel even the spin of the blade, you know, even when it's a slow spin. Ultralight rods are extremely fast. Saw a big one just jump out here, so I'm going to head out there. We're in 11 feet of water right now, and he's probably in about 20. So, yeah, that was my original thought. As water warms up, they'll dive a little deeper. They like cold water. Just go out to where that wake was. Some fish look like crappie down here that are suspended. Our crappie are not very big in this lake. I love crappie fish, and we'll go crappie fish. But there's a lake over at Ashland called Emigrants. They got big crappie. It's a good lake for crappie. Love pan fishing. 13 feet. We're almost to the point where I saw him jump. About there. So he jumped in about 14 feet, 16. So right here, 15 feet. Where's the mileage in the fly, right? Seeing one of the fish. I'm gonna run this line. They're running on this line. I see another one jumping straight ahead here. So we're gonna just troll this line really slow. We are going 1.4 miles per hour. What we're going. We're gonna troll this line with the spinner. We're going to see what we can do here. Let it drop. Slack out. Nope. Down there at 8, 9 feet. And auto. I'm stuck in a manual range of 10 feet. We're at 15 feet depth. We're running this line. I'm seeing them about 7 to 8 feet right now. Yeah. Excuse me. We got 4 more hours of fishing. 4 more hours of fishing. Our lake has gotten real full, so my shoreline guesstimates are a little off because the the lake's gotten wider. So good vegetation here. Now, trout enjoy vegetation more than they do rocky bottom. These- got weeds on it. Doesn't do a whole lot of good when you've got a bunch of weeds on it. You know? Nice and compact. All right. Oh, I got it not. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I don't want a knot in my line. Pull that loop out. Cut another hook. Pull the loop out. Uh, I'm just ruining it. You want to break it. Tie it. I like it. I know. How can somebody so clumsy catch so many fish? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Well, you know what? My left side's numb. You guys probably don't know that, but I have no sensation in my skin on my left side. And due to nerve damage, even my leg, sometimes I hook myself. I don't even know it until I see the blood. But I don't, I mean, it's good in one way, bad in another way. So, painless. I hook myself, cut myself all day, but I bleed like a sucker, boy. Really did. On my blood thin. And so, you know, half my left hand is completely numb. My left leg is numb. I guess we all have our issues. We all have our. All right, we're back to business. We're back in business. Oh yeah, 12 and a half. We really don't want to be at 12 and a half feet, do we? We want to be at 15. I'm 15 feet, yes. Here's 15. We got our 15-foot line. We'll just work this line. Got another boat coming out. All it. Oh, what is my lock? I'm going to do a wide turn here. Head back. But we caught that first trout, but try to work this line. Trying to maintain our depth. Need our turn. Slow us down a little bit. And went over one. Let's see if he finds me interesting. Very big though. Very something's hitting it. More than likely, it's a perch. Perch love to hit the tails of these flukes. You're cruising right at the right head, 15 feet. A little fish. Sure that I get no weeds on this thing. Looks like I've got you. You've got good at that drop. Do 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 do. That's so pretty. It's such a pretty clear skies. Beautiful. Oh, where are you? That's down the southern far north. Oh, did you hear it? He's big too. He's a big one right there. Let's see if we can get. Come on, come on. He's a big. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we. There we got him. We got him. Oh, we got him. He's not a real big one, but oh, yeah. There we go. We got him. We got him. We got him. Signed up, baby. It's not, it's not a small one. Not a small one. See you in a second. Get my rig out of the net. Come here. How you gonna be dinner? Oh, there you guys go. Let's see how big he is. 16 inches. 16. Not too bad. So I'll put him in my little makeshift live well. It's a basket with a pool needle, and we toss it in the lake, and we drag it behind us. And we saw him jump, didn't we? You had a tough. Always right when you catch one, you lose signal, huh? That's Murphy's Law. Oh my goodness. All right. First one landed. First one landed, so that's good. Let's see if he has some friends over here, huh? See if he's got some friends. They like to school. See how long we can keep you guys online here. Get another one or two here. Yeah, this is a bad reception spot, huh? Big. I'll try to keep you guys online. There we go. Bite, bite. These nibbles I'm getting right now, I think they're perch. They love to nibble the back end of these lures. So I don't think I'm getting another trout down there. I think I found a bunch of stinking perch. Try one more time. But I think they're perch. Perch has a very distinct, you know, action to it. And we're not going to go to the bottom because perch love to sit on the bottom. I'm going to sort of float this in the middle of the column. And they'll come up and hit it, but okay, we're moving. Hopefully we'll get out of this dead zone and get in another part of the lake that's a little bit more receptive for cell phones. Get a little farther out. We're in 11 feet of water. Let's work this line. Again, we're on the west side of Lake of the Woods. Seems like the fish migrated over to this side. Seems like the fish migrated over to this side of the lake. That brush stock that we put in. I didn't catch nothing on the east side of the lake the other day. Nothing, I say. I'm sorry, guys. It's just being on the lake. The signal seems to be cutting in and out a little bit, so I'm sorry about that. I really am. The live feed, so it's like I usually have pretty good signal on this lake, so oh, there we go. Oh, I had him. I had him. Come on, catch up to it. Now I lost my bait. There he goes. There he goes. Oh, we got him. We got him. We got him. Had one, lost it. That's all right. More bait on here. Yeah, I thought I had him again. It might be perch. Perch left it. Jackhand. Little itty bitty. Vibrate it. I don't like that. All right, see if it'll hit the bait. Passing it right now. It's trailing behind us. Up there. Come on. I know, guys. I know, I know, I know. I don't know why it's fading in and out. I said, don't know why. Another bite, but an attack. Attack. One thing about using a fluke, it's got a tail. So a lot of times they will hit the tail. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my signal. Might have to restart the phone, reboot it. Sometimes that helps hone in on the signal better. Good depth, 15. Rolling real slow, 1.1 mile an hour. A little bit of a ridge here.